Hello, chat. Sorry, intro's gonna be very short today. CUBERT is the team that TENZ is. It's the Sentinels. CUBERT Academy is the Sentinels Challengers team. And Winthrop University is the team they're up against. And Sentinels is currently subbing in to play on CUBERT. Yeah, it's not gonna take too long in the intro because the match has started. And yeah, we are early today because the match has already started.
Gonna recruit the entirety of CUBERT to turn around for this flank, and it's just so much damage.
Yeah, we're watch partying this today because one sends back. And I'm very curious on how it's gonna go versus for the other teams.
Swings, but Flare is better with a better gun.
And CUBERT has a black guy on the team. I was like, holy shit, there's a brother.
He's got to try and play with this team a bit more.
Sentinel's got a brother on their team.
So the trades can go more their way.
Well, it's CUBERT. CUBERT is the Sentinel's mascot name. Like the little Sentinel's mascot cube is called CUBERT. So I think that's where the team name is
because I like
from.
how CUBERT Academy tried to make a lot of noise towards the A site, but then everybody instantly turns around on a 180 just to fight back with this eco that they have to punish the players pushing through. It worked out for a couple of kills, but you were hoping here from Knight's perspective that somebody else is going to over-push and over.
Sorry, chat. I'm going to touch your face real quick. My camera's not centered.
In the back of the A site to control the spike. But you saw here from...
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw it from that side there, from Nasi. He just stayed put towards that spawn and never allowed...
TENZ is streaming his point of view, which I think is pretty cool. And it's going to be very quiet because everyone's playing, like, it's not on like a stage or anything. What's his name? Night Z. Night Z. This guy. Oh, his real name is Christian. Christian Smith.
Their money so far on their attack side.
Joined in January.
Unmitigated op shot. It's that first blood for Winthrop, saving Knights to, well, he could teleport over wherever.
It looks like he's the controller. And TENZ is playing. TENZ is playing fucking duelist Neon. That's his role. Hey yo, what's up?
Infiltrator has flashes and dimensional drift too. You can kind of solo hold this if needed. See what.
Sorry if I'm kind of
yeah, it's a simple just take the
all over the place. I just got off of work, started stream, and fucking started streaming.
Yes, he gets traded out.
Not even kidding.
But they're still running out of players now in the post plant for CUBERT. Thankfully, finally Knights gets a pick.
With the do-rag on?
Lose the op too, so CUBERT equal numbers. Arrow's gonna be heaven. Taken.
Have they always? When did they start doing ISO cams?
Shock bolts. Not feeling like he has enough time to flesh out these zones, and Nazi tries to do it all on his own. Now it's just up to Flare. Good paranoia.
That's interesting. Before, whenever they played like
synchronized, but
from home or from like a land site, they never had cams on.
Is running for his life, buying time,
nice.
And still stay stoic at the end.
So it's cool that they have like their own cams on.
Play the clock to your favor, despite this being very labored for you to get the round as your CUBERT Academy play against Winthrop University. This should be on paper an easy dub for CUBERT. You just want to make sure that no matter what, you get the round. And T-Dog was able to isolate that for sure and guarantee that at least here for CUBERT Academy, especially with that first mistake that just happened. Not making sure here that the window was fully smoked out before you started.
This is probably going to be the most viewed challengers game of all time.
He had the dimensional drift for them to just utilize for the retake.
Well, yeah, I forgot he's streaming his point of view, so maybe.
A much better chance for
and Tarek, damn.
Hunter's Fury early from Nasi detecting something from CUBERT over at A, and it gets the spike down, so CUBERT already have a setback.
That's so sad. Honestly.
Overdrive, and that's an offensive Hunter's Fury, and Winthrop backs against the wall, but there's a bite from Winthrop. They will not be evicted, not without a fight. But Fragments from CUBERT get into position, and it's just T-Dog left with a bark, and against Moobs and Alley.
T-Dog, who did T-Dog? I swear T-Dog played on a team as well.
Has shock bolts, but
the name sounds familiar.
It just came back up. That said, though, with 50 seconds left, He's probably gonna have to recon to find info, but that's at the risk of giving his own position away.
It's probably saving. I want to check real
There's
quick.
walking near the door too, so
TSM. Ah, there we go.
they have
Yeah,
eyes
he
on
was
Spike.
on
Winthrop
TSM. I was like, I
forced to
swear.
move. And you giving them a chance to
Redux
reposition,
as
but Kieran was
well.
also faking, making it look like
Was
he's
on
maybe moving
Oxygen.
to main.
Oh, he was on Sentinels for a bit too.
Want to get Tally, but he stands tall. Winthrop leads by
Nismo used to be on
And look at the
M80.
X of where Nismo died. That's 2 rounds in a row where he's just trying to walk across.
And I think
after,
these
like,
are
what
probably
engages
just-
something to allow for
Wow,
him
it's
to get
pretty cool.
into some control of the long A into sewers, and he gets instantly dropped. And as
1,
you
2, 3,
mentioned,
4,
it's a
5.
pivotal point.
Wait,
and a
who's
pivotal
it? Oh,
piece of
wait,
utility
Redux is
needed
currently
on their side
Sentinel
here for
6.
Nismo.
Oh,
And
current
really
teams.
force
Yeah,
him
it is.
to
He
the
is.
site like they can. He has to get a couple of
He is.
entries here and there, but there's just
That's funny.
so much value that the breach could bring if you could add extra flashes behind those neon walls to really flood against the defense here on the side of Winthrop University. So if anything, they're doing an excellent job on the side of the defense to just shut down initial initiator utility and not give a chance here for CUBERT Academy to really set up on a much stronger hold on the site hits.
Also, it looks like
Academy have gone through so many
CUBERT.
changes,
I mean, not
trying to
CUBERT.
use TENZ, like all the role
Winthrop.
swaps between
It's Winthrop. Some of the Winthrop players are playing at
going from smoke to sentinel
at
this
the
stage.
university.
But we also have to talk about the flexibility of Winthrop, because someone like Flair has been on Tejo 85% of the time in both stages, and now that that's out of the meta,
just
this is the
sent
first time you're going to see him on Omen.
There were
for a
jokes
very
about him
long
replacing
time.
Zelsis on his
So,
18th.
and there's a lot of
That's
work, a
funny.
lot of prep that goes into
I didn't know
playoffs, and
that.
it is double limb. There's wiggle room, but you're also going up against, if you're Winthrop, you're going up against one of the best teams in challengers. Despite Winthrop, I think technically having the better seed, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
It's still an intimidating matchup to go into.
And the good thing about Flair as well is before playing Mateo, he was playing a lot of Brimstone too. So this is just
Oh, he's made some
regular
tweets before.
rules
Oof.
for him to go back into the controller roles.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
We wanted to see
TENZ haven't had an
and
opportunity
gets
to do
sliced
much.
up out of him by Flair sitting in B.
Mixed bag with
I'm
him.
expecting Winthrop to just be within B so fast. Usually you can hold the sides of it. CUBERT, oh, they're testing out something new, being aggressive, being able to run in. That's not going to work out. Camera's not going to see much too over in sewers. So CUBERT are constantly having these rounds in 4v5s, and it is just pistols, so it's to be expected. Now just walking down through
Oh,
courtyard,
the
that's
whiff.
just a training range, and just get the one bot down. 3 more to go for CUBERT. Now they still want to try their
I
hand at
feel
B.
that though. He even ADS to make
Yeah,
sure.
thankfully you're quick to react on the side of CUBERT to get a pick. You bring up a weapon, and this
Yeah,
one
when
has a
Zelsis set the
chance
R
now to
square.
put
Oh,
up
he
some
was
numbers
one
on
of the
the
ones that
board.
tweeted it as well. No, that was Curry.
Hey,
I swear Curry was the one that
traded,
tweeted
though,
that.
out of CUBERT, so it is going to cost a lot of weapons out of Winthrop.
Last player standing.
Oh, Nismo's trying to break into C, and a cage
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Actually,
Left.
was going to get in his way. So Winthrop are building themselves quite a lead early and being able to keep the op 2, build the economy going on, and with the ults they have, Winthrop are generating a huge threat.
Uh-oh.
And with the call here from Winthrop University, they already have, I think it was 3 players towards the B site at the very beginning, anticipating, okay, well, our opponents are on a low buy. The easiest site to hit very quickly is the B site. We try to play the plant, and then we can play the off site.
That's a
And then
Vandal
suddenly
moment, not gonna
you
lie.
have Flair TP on the top of the B site, and then just catches TENZ off guard. He's just trying to run through with the overdrive. That's
That
just a
first
nice
shot
little
is always
read
like
coming
a
out
hit or
from
miss with the
Winthrop
Vandal.
University. And look at that. They're now double engaging here to try to get a shock dart into the cubby. Unfortunately, it
That's
doesn't hit
healthy.
anybody, but I like the idea. So you had the undercut coming out here from the B
Ooh.
site with the flash, or the smoke rather, but at least Knights is able to answer back into the garage.
I know
That flick
exactly
was
where
gonna hit from Infiltrator too, and that's such a big win condition you remove
What?
from them. Neural theft
Through the door.
because of that drop.
I think that was
Managed to
before
read out some
the
friends
Cypher ult
CUBERT,
even went off.
figuring out which the weaker site is, and Flair throws a pair
That would have been
but
crazy.
Nasi wasn't by his side, so they're gonna take a second to regroup.
planted.
I like maybe just trying to hit a different angle too through garage. It is smoke though, and because CUBERT have all 5 alive, they have so many bells and whistles for this post plant, even having a drone later on.
Yeah, I'd probably save for his Winthrop here. Even if you could buy within the next
Ooh,
round.
no one.
Trying to make it expensive is his next thing, but after that HP remaining from Nasi, these last 2 guys have to save. I like the pivot though coming back from CUBERT Academy. The play behind Winthrop University with what they're trying to do with the shock dart combination with the undercut towards A was to get some double damage, some instant kills. But if they don't spot any pressure coming out from the A side, an infiltrator is going to be ready and anticipates the pivot back or control here towards grass. You're playing a Yoru. You got to give him a chance here to try to go for the pick and TP out, but he gets instantly punished. And as he gets taken down, you just fast go towards the C side because of that combo play. You know that there's triple util on that A side, so it's weak towards C. So I love the call from T.
Thank you so much for the gifted sub.
Overtook.
Thank you.
The sole anchor player on the C side.
Thank you so much.
You know,
For the
Cuber
gift
gonna
of
have
stuff to
strong offense
Mangozilla.
right now when they have rolling thunder.
What I
It's
guess.
just gonna take over any site they want.
You get the top
And
sub
it's perfect
spot.
for somewhere like A, especially when Winthrop are playing very, very close and may even peak early. So it's gonna be Nasi that finds that out the hard way. And Ali's so aggressive through.
Oh,
super
and you
aggressive
also
dodging the
get
shock
30
fence.
days
This time being aware that there's not
free
much
of
to get
Crunchyroll
that smoke
subscription.
this time, but
You can watch all the
Cuber
anime you
might
want for
hang
30
back and
days.
wait for that approach. It's a teleport in the offensive omen. It's a pivot.
I believe you have to
towards
claim it
Courage.
in the
Cuber to
Twitch
work on
drop,
map,
so make sure to
Winthrop
claim
trying to
that as
keep
well.
up. Entry into C. You got the neon wall splitting up and not letting moves get too much vision. The paranoia through.
Ooh.
Hubert just are getting surrounded, and they need to pick an angle to dominate in. And with Infiltrator, it's gonna be hard. Neural Theft is gonna help Winthrop suss out where Cubert are going.
Time to watch my DXD.
This is solo A-hold from Ali. He already used a double tap, so 1v1 here. Oh, he's screwed.
Okay, at least the contingency to try and block some of this damage. He's gonna need help.
Ooh,
And
ooh.
backup has arrived.
Just
911,
trading.
the ambulance for Winthrop has made its mark, and it's just Knights.
Damn.
Gets good trades, and it's Winthrop that keeps
Thanks
the
for
gap
having
at
drops
3.
on. Of course.
Yeah, it was a 911 call. Yeah, wins, but not for me, actually, after
Yeah.
all. Because the Rolling Thunder had, you mentioned it, was supposed to get a lot of value out for Nismo, but as soon as he gets it across and does get the hit onto Ali, that slow wall, the right click, the buff that came through from the right click wall of the ISO just didn't allow here for CUBERT Academy to really move as quickly and even a better chance for the rest of Winthrop to rotate back over on that side. And that's thanks to the double ult coming out here from Infiltrator and also from the Cypher from Moobs. Already understanding the rotate over, the over-rotate from CUBERT towards the A side.
Ooh.
Ooh. Finding Ali early. Hubert ramping up the aggression, reading Winthrop and adapting well. Now it's the paranoia that splits Hubert in half. As Winthrop want to prevent this from getting too set up.
Oh, bruh.
Flare and Nasi do such a fantastic job as a duo to win the site for the defense.
They did a good job for CUBERT Academy to kick things off on Sewers and get that first initial pick into the consistent walk up from Ali into Sewers. But after that, trying to get back into the A site, there's just too many players to deal with. And Winthrop University have always been looking much better
3-7.
into the crossfire setups and the anchorings that they're currently doing here against CUBERT. It's looking a little bit tougher right now on the attack side with CUBERT, but I feel that that's kind of like expected
They changed
when you
sensitivity.
have somebody like you've lost Scuba at
Well,
this point, who's been, you know,
TENZ
a
just
pivotal
changes his
point
own
into
sensitivity
a controller
at
role,
least
into
once a week.
Sentinel role as well for CUBERT Academy, and now you're giving it to your main duelist guy to try to play it.
Okay, double swing is nice from Hubert on the lowered by. You do what
Put him on
do what you
check.
can, what you got.
It does a few things to
Winthrop is
nerf him.
constantly getting first bloods though, and they're winning all these rounds from not even needing to defuse, but to just prevent Hubert from getting established, which speaks a lot to the confidence you have to bring in a match that seems so intimidating, not only for the stakes, but who you're going up against. How many eyes could be watching? Now it's a Hunter's
Ooh.
Fury right through the heart of Knights. And it gets Hubert scrambling and even a
Can
pick
anybody
through
make a
lane.
team and just participate in challengers, or do you have to have like a backing?
Now he gets on the high ground. That's left unsmoked. Hubert don't even have a controller. They have their own Hunter's Fury if they want to play through main. And now he's on the flank. Gets a last glimpse at TENZ before the punish is there. It's a 3 and everyone just
Damn.
collapsed like a heart attack. Winthrop now getting a round from a defuse.
And it's so
Some
hard
just
for
have
CUBERT
open
Academy to
breakfast,
play
I
the
think, but you
pulse
can-
plan. At that point, they did.
Yeah, I
have
remember.
Hunter's
I remember
Fury
the whole
because
like
they've
Premiere
already
thing
lost
being able
Speedos
to
at the
send
very
through
beginning.
Premiere.
As you're
pretty
executing towards
cool.
the A site, you have zero information of who's behind. So you have no choice but to stay within and hoping that, you know, they're going to be more antsy for Winthrop University on that retake from the spawn side. But as I mentioned before, they haven't been antsy on the side of their defense. They've been so clean from top to bottom so far, from A to Z, on how they're protocoling their defense for this collegiate team.
If you have a
They're
team,
definitely making
yeah,
it
that's what I.
difficult here for CUBERT Academy. And I'm not just saying because
And I guess a school, college
it's
team as
already
well,
gonna,
right? Because I'm
bad.
assuming
It's just
Winthrop's a
overall,
college
you're
team.
now trying to add more synergy with TENZ coming into the roster.
With
and
the
making things work
university in their
on the
name.
fly. It's very difficult to do.
Oh, Ali's on his way with a contract, but it's one to kill, and he's kidnapping. I think that was Redux.
Yeah,
So
but they've been
while
around,
that goes on, CUBERT are just gonna take a chill pill. And Ali wins that kill contract, ink to paper, and CUBERT have a sewers push going, smokes, but because CUBERT take long to get into the site, it allows for Winthrop to keep up with rotations, to be stacked, and even develop a flank every now and then, just like Ali did last round. Ooh, T-Dog. I like when you dodge in the camera too, like IRL, but shooting through the smoke.
One more.
There's the vulnerable out of the ISO. CUBERT
Keep spraying.
just
He's
spamming
almost.
through the smoke and moves with 30 HP. Gets 2 for the road.
Come on, brother.
Making it a lot easier for Infiltrator in this 1v1 against Knights. Who honestly could have even teleported at that window. Had enough time to plant. Infiltrator will be in heaven. Isn't gonna spot any targets. And based on the plan, he's in hell and sends him right there. What a flick from Infiltrator.
That was kind of filthy.
Infiltrator with
No
the 180,
shots.
landing on the ground and still has enough time to even scope in and get that shot onto Knights. I don't think he was ready.
There's
for
no
that
way you
drop
expect
down
something
since
that
the
bold.
very beginning because of the decoy that went through
pulled
first.
him.
And then suddenly you just drop down, get the pick, and you turn this into a 9-3 half for Winthrop University. I had a big question mark though on
Damn, 9-3.
why do we push so many players through this smoke? I mean,
That's what
looking
I'm
back
saying.
at it, it seems as though they've already lost Nismo or something in that process, or not enough util to flash
It's
through
all
the
good,
smoke,
bro.
but did not
It'd be
time
like that sometimes.
time that out correctly on the side of CUBERT, and he got shut down by moves.
Damn, they don't get any like breaks in challengers.
9-3 half is super solid for Winthrop.
They just got a raw dog it, no timeouts, no like
And now these double duelists
halftime?
thrive on offense.
Damn.
Skill checked by T-Dog. Just gonna throw that initial shock bolt. Not
That's
even the
crazy.
recon. This T-Dog will have to take a seat. I'm looking forward to seeing what Infiltrator can do. He can create an opener, but he's got a two-man split of CUBERT within B. The smoke is not gonna isolate them, so a tough duel. Like now, actually,
Just
that
run,
Ewer
I
has an
guess, yeah.
isolation, and that's an opener against Nismo, and runs headfirst into Knights, and puts
Oh,
him to
shit.
bed, and opens up the B site for Winthrop to carry through, and there's only so much space he can make. Winthrop will have to make do, and on the flank, T-Dog with 10 HP, open for a backstab, isn't gonna have the right timing. But in the front line
Hold
is
it down.
Redux and Garage. Ready to swing, but Flair's ready. If Redux wants to follow through, and that's good backup. This is a good Winthrop pistol, at least in terms of health. But Winthrop still don't know where T-Dog is, I believe.
Oh,
so
this
this
T-Dog.
backstab could still be huge. He's catching Flair, takes his time. TENZ has the most health too. Nasi's gonna turn around to deal with Garage, so TENZ just has to finish up this round. No, Nasi! That's nasty!
Oh, an insane 1v2 by Nasi to clutch that one out.
Unlucky.
Oh my god. I just love the patience coming out from TENZ at the very beginning, or at least on a site hit coming out from Winthrop University.
Sad.
Because you already had Redux playing inside the Garage, you're thinking, okay, well, he's gonna just play soft side on C. They're gonna play a retake on C side. The Neons nowhere to be found, probably still
Ain't no
helping
way.
out towards the A side. And TENZ gets the easy kill right there onto Moobs. But then after that, the patience coming out from Nasi. He's inserted himself into the C side and just waited a couple of extra seconds for him to just activate
Hello.
right after and get the backstab.
Why
with
is
two
TENZ
players.
in
That
there?
was so nice.
He's subbing in.
And now you're forcing CUBERT Academy into
He's
a strange
subbing in
buy.
for
A Bucky,
somebody
a
on
Stinger,
CUBERT.
no armor. Just trying to keep the econ correct into some way for CUBERT Academy to probably get some sort of hero play out of this type of buy and stay within the game. But if not, Winthrop University is about to dominate CUBERT on this first map.
An outlaw buy for Infiltrator, trying to get mileage out of it to see if CUBERT were going to get Desper, maybe a Stinger buy and just run it down or whatever they were going to have. The outlaw's great for that distance. And moves is great for the first blood, but staying within the smoke. Redux with the shorty. puts
Oh,
one
through the
down.
smoke is.
There's a few more to go. Through Garage, Knights is denied an angle that could have caught Winthrop by the Achilles. And this round feels pretty secure for Winthrop.
Yeah.
Give me 4 Sheriff one-shots, TENZ. Just stay on him and see what we get. The best thing they have is recon from T-Dog, and then maybe get a pick through the recon dart. That might be the same
There ain't
race.
no way.
But if not,
Ain't
with the
no way.
University
All
sitting
like 3 of them
comfortably
are
at 11,
watching CT.
Fasty. Get as much information with what you can and really just aim check.
Ain't no way bro's
See if
playing
they can catch
seriously.
you, but this is, I mean,
Bro's
Winthrop hitting double
just here to
digits,
have fun.
To 11. This is CUBERT just warming up. You know, it is their first time playing with TENZ.
And these
I
guys
don't even know
actually
how much
want
time
to
they've scrimmed
win.
together. But I don't know if I was expecting like a lashing like this, I guess.
Yeah. Well, at this point,
Oh,
maybe
there we
not
go.
at an 11-3
That's No's
scoreline,
CUBERT
but
timeout.
I would definitely not want to discredit like the progress that Winthrop University has made throughout this challenger split. Actually, even in 2025. If you look back into 2024 or 2023 of Winthrop University from collegiate until now,
Go.
they were not
Try
really
to do
talked
this
about.
speed
In
run.
the collegiate scene, again, I have to talk about probably Blinn Esports or Northwood University, which Ali was a part of in the first place in that Northwood run. But ever since he's joined now into the Winthrop University camp, Winthrop University has been looking quite clean throughout this year. So again, another
I
one.
want
of
a
those
good second
probably-
word.
Probably the dark horse going into this split. I don't think they would be in conversation as like the clear top favorites to be winning Ascension, but definitely probably that gatekeeping team that wouldn't allow players and teams
That's
to
huge.
ascend into the playoffs, at least into the inner regions.
So probably ends with
of,
E.
LATAM and South America.
I knew
and
E
North
wasn't
America.
there, but
Yeah, Winthrop have only grown in terms of results.
Nah,
since
there's no
last
way the
year.
first letter
Last
is
year they ended
E.
up getting relegated in stage 2.
So
Like,
blank
top
E.
6 in stage 3. Yeah, they got relegated in stage 2, top 6 in stage 3. They
Ports?
finished 3rd place last stage, and now once again they're making playoffs. And this is a
Oh wait,
4-man
no,
core
there's an E.
that's been
I'm
together
fucking
since
throwing.
their entry into
bad.
challengers last
Hold
year.
on.
And Flair joining Winthrop has only been a blessing. And to kick off playoffs with an 11-3 against still a really remarkable team says so much to the amount of work. And Gomper's talked about just the grind of doing collegiate, multiple tournaments there, to playing in challengers. Like, this is such good representation for what collegiate can do to support talent.
Yeah, Moops is going to go after us again if they win this first map. That said, though, chances are on the side of CUBERT Academy. The first pick did come through from Knights all the way towards Long C. And this
What the
bonus round that you currently have for
What is that jump scare? What the fuck was that?
Because Infiltrator has an outlaw to work with. So you're just trying to
What-
scan through, you're trying to force players
what
out
was
of
that
position. and
neon
hopefully
jump scare?
Infiltrator getting a pick off the
Was
outlaw,
that 10?
But that sight smoke being thrown out was perfect here so far for CUBERT.
Infiltrators
Bruh.
to do this was the outlaw, I guess.
Shorty.
God. Shorty, okay. That's where it is, and it's down on the ground now. Who cares what he has?
Nice.
CUBERT just
Nice.
holds the line, and T-Dog is something else. Even combined with TENZ, they hold the wall and they hold Winthrop back from the spike too.
Gotta count your lucky stars, especially there for T-Dog to
Nice.
find that
Good
timing
round.
Just before the smoke was about to dissipate, just walks
Much
in
needed
and
timeout.
catches Infiltrator switching out to his flash when Infiltrator is holding the shorty the whole time inside that smoke. So that gives a chance here, a little bit of room to breathe for CUBERT Academy. First clean round that they have, but that's against the bonus round from Winthrop University that, you know, helps in the end. And look at that. That's how you get the timing of that one. Trying to maximize, at least trying to maximize off orbs, but it gets denied after the swing
that the-
came through.
Coach or is
But
that
at least they
player?
have good econ to work with. We're even in terms of rifles on both sides, virtually the same weapons on both ends.
Ow, what a gamble from CUBERT. 4 stacked on the
It
right
works.
side. And it's working. It'll
Damn.
get moves and a fault line. It's trying to assist the rest of CUBERT to collapse on this Winthrop entry. While the
Wow.
rest, okay, the
Three,
spike
three,
is
retake?
left behind. So Winthrop are like, hey, we
Wait,
got
the
this
spike?
site. Where's the rest of ya? Well, TENZ will find the rest of you.
Oh.
He gets the one. And Winthrop will march with what they have left. Infiltrator and Alley against Nismo and T-Dog with full util
Oh, no.
kill contract 1v1, and In real life, 1v1 in the
Nice.
kill contract. Nismo shuts down Ali. This is what could help save CUBERT Academy and give themselves more cushion against the 11 rounds of Winthrop. Unless Infiltrator
Timing.
can
Peak
speak it
window.
into existence.
Flash gave his position away, but T-Dog doesn't want to drone himself to give his own position away. They just want to play the time. If anything, Hunter's Fury is going to be perfect in the last
He
second.
doesn't have a
when
TP, so he can't like TP the
Infiltrator's
C.
going to try to plat, so you're just
Oh,
trying to
if
play
he
to
goes
your
to B,
best of,
just hold it. He's running right to
capabilities here
you.
with what you have in your pocket. Free kill.
Nice.
Free kill, patience paying off, and it's now 2 in a row. I don't know. Can CUBERT really just
There's a
pull
bear
off
up there.
a perfect defense? It'll have to be perfect economy, perfect cycling of ults. Any gap, any opening you give to Winthrop, they will.
I just
take.
realized I never looked up
If
at
anything,
B
any opening they
in
gave
B.
to CUBERT Academy, they took it so far in that previous round. So you can't be too complacent for the side of Winthrop University when you've already had a 9-3 half to your favor with a strong defense. But then with that type of fake towards the A site, you hit towards C, you get the opener, but still leave the spike towards spawn. That's just them starting to feel that they could finish it, that they could finish CUBERT Academy on this first map. But they just have to make sure here that they don't slip through the overconfidence that they're currently building.
Defensive Hunter's Fury just.
Oh, he got one of them.
Just okay. That Omen teleports out. That was kind of nice from Flare in CUBERT.
Nice spam.
Just hammering down the doors, and Nazi with the hero vandal wants to hold down both doorways. That is ambitious. And moves will support Sheriff at a distance, but now smoked off. Winthrop are just gonna hope to spam through.
Tap
and use
it.
some
Tap the bomb.
ults on the post plant. Wait for the smoke to dissipate. Hopefully it does so soon. Lucky spam through the smoke.
Oh!
And a roundabout. Red.
Oh my god, that was close.
But the rest of CUBERT
That shot
pick it
was
up,
nuts
and the
on
spike
10.
ticks
What?
down. It's defused. CUBERT continue their streak.
I was about to see the vision there on the side of Winthrop University. If that third player came down after TENZ got dropped by running outside of grass, you had the Hunter's Fury available in the post plant. But thankfully, CUBERT Academy just made sure that they rushed through as fast as they could to trade instantly to have the last player just stick onto that spike and not get any value off that Hunter's Fury. So very nice one being done here by CUBERT Academy on that retake. That's 3 rounds in a row right now. And you're starting to see a very similar trend of how things kind of like just pertain itself since that first half. A lot of rounds strung here on the defensive side from Winthrop University in the very beginning. And now, oh, the TP!
Oh! 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 What the fuck is happening?
And the flake is generated from CUBERT through A, and the Hunter's Fury tries to pierce the hearts of the defenders. And Winthrop have an open sight, but Garage being pushed from CUBERT. You got flashes from Nismo.
I just watched. I have no
Barely
idea.
a 2. Still, Nazi is still hit.
Damn, the
Nismo's
3.
better. The 3K to save CUBERT once again.
Nismo on Haven is back, baby. And when we were questioning how the hell was TENZ still alive, you just saw that when Infiltrator TP'd across,
And he still got a
that
kill with the
fault line
shorty.
actually hit him instantly. So the fact that Nismo stayed back towards that ceiling and just stayed glued towards that minimap to just time the fault line to keep TENZ alive, at least for that 1 kill, and then the flash assist for the trip kill on that retake, was a big round for the veteran coming out from Nismo. Again, for me, the next player to look out for to move up into the VCTs, man. This guy's been grinding for the longest time since Valorant came out, and he needs his chance.
That's cool.
CUBERT Academy would like to keep some players, though. They've promoted enough, so like, Winthrop, you know, it's fine.
For
Everyone
sure,
graduate.
for sure.
And the whole goal
Oh,
is
yeah.
to graduate, you know, college
Exactly.
or tier 1, but
Oh, damn,
Giants
nice.
is, well,
Damn.
putting everyone into detention. That
Hooters.
was gross. How are CUBERT
11-8.
just, now is this 5 in a row? Is this happening?
Yeah. And even to go back to that topic for CUBERT Academy, hell
Right
yeah,
off
they
the
wanna promote everyone
timeout.
one by one because they
Right off the
unfortunately cannot
timeout.
ascend as a team. So if every single player has an opportunity to prove themselves within this roster, within CUBERT Academy, and then you have a system that allows for these players to move up to tier 1 because you have great support coming up from Sentinels that wants to pay a roster to continue to funnel good talent, Hell yeah. Props to Sentinels and Rot More for that one, by the way.
I'll handle this.
Shout out Rob
Infiltrator,
Moore.
Dimensional drip through Barrage, while the rest of CUBERT wait for what information he could deliver them. Omen, Cypher within the site, Paranoia, Contingency forward, a lot of
Oh.
space taken, the Judge,
Two
where the
Judge
sun
kills?
don't shine, and CUBERT left to pick up the pieces, and 2 tripwires are going to
Spike
stop
planted.
TENZ on this flank, while Infiltrator heads back to dispatch that darn duelist. And it's not just him, it's T-Dog too, and TENZ has it off, which isn't the most easy thing to try and push 2
Bro, what is
people.
he
What a
doing?
pinch from Ali and Infiltrator. Now everything feels pretty set in stone for Winthrop. Isma's on the site, but there's 4 ahead, and his position
Damn.
revealed, almost an ace for Infiltrator. You'd love to see that guy get online.
Oh, dude.
Match point.
With so many good rounds coming out from CUBERT Academy and the comeback that was starting to flourish here on the side of CUBERT Academy, it had to be thwarted by a Yoru with a Judge out from the dimensional drift to get 2 picks like that.
That's
I mean, what
crazy.
assistant? I mean, I guess there was a Paranoia. There was a big Paranoia that came through, and he's able to come out of it and get 2 kills with a Judge. A nice little combination, but that's just so annoying to deal with, and that's gonna be a morale breaker for sure. When it's just a Judge that kills 2 players and puts them at map point for Winthrop.
Yeah, you're on your last life if you're CUBERT Academy. A university versus an academy, but it's Winthrop taking them to school. Air is just set up on
Okay.
having Ali lurk around. The rest of Winthrop don't have the luxury of having a breach or something easy to get into
Oh,
the site. I guess
you-
Infiltrator will just shoot better.
Oh, these guys are
That's gonna weaken that
good.
and get CUBERT to scramble to fill those gaps.
Playing in another player deficit now for CUBERT Academy and playing soft.
That
on
wasn't the
C4
normal
retake,
10's
just
reaction
counting
time
on
we
the
saw
trips
there.
for information so that you can double up into buddy system, and the buddy system gets fully denied in front of B site. That should be GG right here.
It's good teamwork out of CUBERT, despite everything, even with the double swing. But Winthrop, just the patience really
Damn,
pays off.
this infiltrator guy,
How they're able to work the map.
he's
But also
insane.
execute a little bit faster at the end. You'd love to see Winthrop have just a shining
GG.
moment early on in playoffs, taking CUBERT's map pick of Haven. And now we go to Lotus up next. And it was cool to see CUBERT Academy form that sort of comeback and
Yeah.
how they're able to play under kind of high stakes
GG.
and
Okay.
so much pressure of having to play flawless, but goes to show
I am
that what
throwing this
Winthrop
with these
have done to
guesses,
get to this
but
point.
Yeah, it was nice to still see how good Winthrop University looks, and they're not, quaking in their boots having to play against a star such as TENZ back in VALORANT, and also playing in challengers in a strong roster in CUBERT
There's no
Academy.
EO
for them to be
EO
able to get
words,
that
right?
upset victory
Nah, no way.
against CUBERT on their map pick. Again, a map that's been so good for CUBERT Academy that have won like 13 fours or 13 fives in the last like 4 games. That shows that Winthrop University came prepared no matter what within this series to move forward in the
Born,
playoffs.
like Born
Saving grace
Legacy.
is that will Lotus, CUBERT Academy
Huge
can
guess.
repeat the neon and just with more
I don't think
talent,
that word
punch,
would have came to my mind. I'm gonna be honest
synchronize
with you.
One day, maybe one game,
Huge guess.
CUBERT Academy can push Winthrop to their
Oh,
limits. We'll
Ventili.
find out if that happens after the break.
Okay. Nothing's really popping out to me. Hey Bell, Hey Day, Hey. Oh, we were going a completely different round with Bell. Bell, Tro. Pitchfork, who's it? Horse and Tro. Wait, what? Oh, Tro. Yep, seen in the barn. Ledger, record, log, and register. Murphy, Hardy, Holmes. Last names. Oh yeah, that exactly what I was thinking. Wait, Holmes. Oh, Drew. Maybe it's Brown. No. Okay, now I'm confuzzled. A canopy. What's a canopy? Like a tent, right? Like a wooden thing? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Could this be like, I was thinking like Sherlock Holmes, this could be Murphy's Law. Tom Hardy. It could be, no, I don't know. Maybe Day instead of Drew. Charlie Day. Oh, Charlie Day, Charlie Brown. Maybe Charlie. Are there other Charlies? Charlie Murphy? Is Charlie Murphy a person? Charlie Hardy? That'd be crazy name. Okay. Well, what would the other one be though? It would be water, canopy. I could try. Let me try that. No, fuck. It's gonna be so frustrating. I can feel it. Wait, what? I'm thinking Charlie Day, Kaylee Holmes. Eddie Murphy. What was the other one? Oh, Hardy? Hey, it could be. Fuck it, it's our last guess. Nope. Detectives of Kid Lit. So we were on the right track with Sherlock Holmes. I said Sherlock Holmes. Words before bed. Water bed, Murphy bed, day bed, canopy bed. What the fuck is a Murphy bed? Brown Jew Hardy Homes were the... Oh, okay. So a day bed is... The fuck is a day bed then? Isn't that just a bed? Oh, people have the most dumbest names for things, bro. The fuck is a day? It's a bed. They're for naps? So you have a bed for nap? How rich? Just use your bed. What? Oh, okay. Well, that's understandable. So like a futon would be considered a day bed, right? Okay, whatever. 2 out of 4, whatever. Not enough. Who are we throwing out there first? Who haven't we gotten in this? I feel like there's always 2020. Both futons and daybeds offer similar to the full family, but they different. Daybeds were offering. Okay. That is a dumbass difference. They're practically the same thing. Close. Nope, not 2024. Not 2025. It's always like some 2020 agent, I swear. Yeah, 2020. Not a duelist, 2020 Killjoy. What was the other female 2020 Sentinel? Stage. There you go. Deadlock in 2020 is crazy. Who's this? Omen? Oh, that does look like Omen. It was Vice. Oh, they have very similar. Damn. Fuck off. It's the blue that they incorporated the little. Damn. Alright, map. This is Abyss, yeah. I couldn't think of the name. Abyss, like B Tower, right? Oh no, it's A Link. Yeah. That's the rank. Not another one of these. Bro, these guest links are so annoying. What the fuck was that edit? Triple kill. Bro, put. The fuck? Triple kill. Music is bugging? Oh, my bad. Oh. Triple kill. Okay, I did not. So they flanked. Team already planted. What was this stage doing exactly? What were they looking at? Did they disconnect? Gold? I'm honestly fine with that. No, it's not. Plat? No. Okay. It was silver. I guess everything around it but silver. We're about to be back in a second. They guess the ability, and they didn't even show any part of the ability here. What is this? They didn't even show. It's an empty space. Okay, there we go. What could that be? Okay, that's a huge give. Who is that? I still don't even know who that is. I still, but what would it be? It could be Cypher. I'll put Cypher first. What? No. Anyone has a nuke? It looks like a nuke symbol. Viper. Oh, it's definitely not a nuke symbol. What is that? The talk screen? Is that her wall? Or the cloud? Or is it her pit? Yeah, that's her pit. Don't trust me. That's the pit. Heat wave. Or something wave. Light wave. There it is. Just to quote, enough training, it's time. That sounds like brimstone. No, it's not brimstone. It could be KO. Yo? Enough training, it's time. Could be KO. No. Enough training, it's time. It is ISO.
Enough training. It's time.
Oh, there's a big gap. It's a man, I bet. Yeah, it is.
Enough training. It's time.
Damn. It hasn't started yet. What else we got? Vandal. 464 million, part 2 easy. $1983. I'm not sure yet. The game's back on now.
This also was a Winthrop University that started off 11-3 against CUBERT Academy on CUBERT's map picks. So see how Lotus.
There's now Winthrop's map pick.
CUBERT Academy on their offense. They really like to work the map. Smokes up, they pivot, and well, Bumps wanted to see a more aggressive TENZ on the neon, and
again.
he slips right by, and they get hit by a paranoia though from
Oh.
Flair. And CUBERT are going, they're trying to join the other team. They're going to the defensive spawn and not coming out with any kills. So CUBERT will just have to play this from front to back, 3v5. It's just gonna be 5v nobody.
Ain't no way.
That was just a nice little play by Winthrop University to adapt on CUBERT's Academy's hit. The smoke went back towards the defender spawn,
Damn.
right towards the.
Get prepared for the TENZ's wash
between
tweet.
those two pings that you're seeing on the minimap right now. But the big flash that came from Flair on a top B heaven right into the
TENZ
corner
fans
of Waterfall
cope.
just
Okay.
allowed the three players to pivot right in this moment right here to catch players off guard, push players through the spawn, and not give a chance here for
I
CUBERT
wanna-
Academy to go for that
Don't
seaside
worry.
split that I don't think I've ever seen in a pistol round before. And that was a nice, again, answer back from Winthrop University off the fly. And a great start as they are going with full stingers. And should be an easy round because CUBERT didn't go for a plant, so they can't go for a stinger by themselves.
So much suppression from Winthrop when you got the raise nades, infiltrators, whole kit,
What the hell?
shock bolts, and already getting an early win in A lobby. They get the opener on C. CUBERT haven't had a first blood in their favor yet. They can't even get the spike down. This was as I swear I was watching it. An infiltrator watches the
Infiltrator's
bodies fall as
insane.
he walks away from
Infiltrator's
the
gonna get
bouquet.
picked up
I think
soon.
there was another big assist coming out from Flair with the paranoia. That fully blinded the plant spiker and didn't even get the spike down. And that's
Out of everyone on Winthrop, he pops out the most.
University. No extra credits being built up by CUBERT Academy.
He's
So
actually
going into this round
insane.
with probably not the strongest of buys. If you're looking at it, you saw half shields, small shields, just to try to get max utility available here for CUBERT Academy. And if there's anybody like Infiltrated that wants to start bringing out the outlaw within this round, it could be quite detrimental. But Guardian instead with the stinger buy that they had on that second round. But they still have a 4-player stack towards the A site, and CUBERT's walking right into it.
Don't tempt him with a good time, and Allie won't be here for a long time either. Just walking past the smoke.
Ooh.
Man, I love that fire out of CUBERT. Finally picking
What?
up the pace.
We're just running backwards and shooting.
Silencing CUBERT, and what looked like a relentless run on this offense. But now the threat is coming from stairs. That's where they last saw Winthrop escape. So CUBERT, the suppressing fire is there as they watch to see if Winthrop will repeat. As the dust settles, CUBERT will have to make do without T-Dog and TENZ, which are going to be pretty important. Pivot into B. I love this read. Out of moves with a stinger, and oh, he just gets flashed and won't be able to do much.
Beautiful flash coming out from Nismo for that assist too, and I like the stop and go from CUBERT, just to stay back, making sure that the players cannot upgrade into weapons, into rifles that were left behind here by T-Dog and TENZ. And even it's being watched still by Nismo here. And that's the idea from Nasi, trying to upgrade into a Vandal and just keep it.
A search and rescue, or maybe an Easter egg hunt, where you can find a gun, but solid round out of CUBERT.
Yeah, he's got the Vandal behind him, but he doesn't want to pick it up yet because it will make the audio sound of him dropping the weapon. So he's just trying to wait the time and waiting enough, seeing that nobody was pushing out, decides to walk out, and finally Nismo finds the better timing here, and it's a clean round and some nice dancing coming out from TENZ in the A side control. Right for the fight inside the smoke was beautiful to watch.
Just getting that first blood, walking through the smoke, not kind of shying away once there's so much obstruction like this. And CUBERT to just hit the pedal to the metal, realizing kind of that slower approach from Haven, which may be more suitable for that map. Trying to change up their style here. Talked about it between maps. Same Winthrop pressure in this A lobby, or Redux can leave a wall behind. Try to pull as much attention towards him as possible, but Winthrop aren't going to go for a flank. If anything, Winthrop are trying to catch up to leaving the left side of the map really open.
No, I never looked into why TENZ is subbing. What happened to the...
But because of this
other player that he subbed in for,
given up this area, this has to be like another
stop and go
back into the C site. And the fact that they've already used the one-way cage and already that second smoke, that's probably going to be a 14-second hit for CUBERT Academy to fight into C control.
Yeah, I picked up.
Just with vision from Flare into B, they know this door opening is probably fake.
Oh, Cube had 2 players like that?
And will be in a position to counter if that were to be the case. So CUBERT march on. They deal with moves in the corner. And Nasi gets caught a bit, but he escapes at the back. Waterfall, Flare emerges. He's alone. Nasi's smoked off. And CUBERT just dispatch one problem at a time. But still, we can't give up on Winthrop. They just know how to strike back when they're against them. But CUBERT
that was huge kills from Redux. It was like 530 HP.
Shots coming out from Redux too, leveraging TENZ's wall or even Infiltrator's wall to go back towards the outside of the C mountain and fight 2 individual 1v1s at that spot. But if anything, everything started quite well for CUBERT Academy from...
Does neon walls hurt enemies?
And running that
or not anymore?
There was absolutely
I remember it used to hurt enemies and teammates.
Into the defense,
but I swear, I've walked through neon walls. They don't hurt anybody anymore, right?
Off gun battles. That finally breaks the econ on the side of Winthrop University, with the exception of Infiltrator going for a hero rifle because he could overdrive into the next round with Winthrop University's buy. So I like this coming out of him.
Yeah, same reaction, 5 HP too.
Exactly. Flare hit him for 145, which would have given a chance for that trade to happen, but then unfortunately the window closed. Infiltrator couldn't capitalize on that kill onto TENZ, and that gives a chance here for Winthrop University, or rather for CUBERT Academy, to really just work the map and maximize the orbs.
threw away from the Rolling Thunder, which is just going to be the most critical ultimate for CUBERT. His Infiltrator will be at the back with that Hero Vandal, and if he wants to keep it, better be careful. His moves won't be able to help him unless he pushes past the smoke, and he does, but the paranoia from CUBERT may have caught moves and puts him in a very awkward spot. With Infiltrator going 1-for-1, not bad. Nasty with the Sheriff, hope and a dream. And nothing as CUBERT carry 4 more rifles into the next round.
Yeah, you just wish he had another player with him or at least better weapons because that recon dart actually pinged all 4 players. So far, Nasi getting good value off recons on the C site holds, but they just need the weapons and maybe some sort of way to work out a better defense here on their C site just because of the fact that their CUBERT Academy are entering the C site quite easily, and Moobs is having a hard time just really trying to anchor that spot up. Especially now when you're looking at it, he's using his trips on B and A so that both Infiltrator and Nasi can work together to try to pinch towards the C side with the overdrive.
Ooh, Infiltrator heating up in the pace through the wall, the overdrive!
No way!
Oh, just
He lived for way too long.
But wait a minute. What is going
Beware,
on?
beware, beware.
Flare is cooking.
Nice, 2-2.
He's lighting up too.
Ooh.
It's been snuffed out. And with Winthrop just sizzling in this round, you thought that CUBERT, this is just going to be a quick round. We're actually in a 2 versus 2. Oh, a steel guard.
And they're chasing after him.
Trying to chase whoever this
He ain't got a gun.
is.
Get him, get him, get him.
Trying to get away. And a nightfall infested too. And just one dark
What the
classic could have ended all of CUBERT's hopes in
What
this
the
round.
fuck?
Now just
Right
a
click
1v1
was that?
versus moves, spike in hand.
The right click
Now it's
of
my
doom.
Moobs will have all the information now. Trip and camera. We'll know the re-hits going towards that B site.
Where are you?
Okay.
Now go ahead. Big brain.
Both players
Shoot the
exchanging
trip
utes
and then go
trying to
back
find
B.
each other. But
30
this trip
seconds
is
left.
gonna deny T-Dog from getting
No,
into
no, he's
A at
not.
least.
That's what I would have done.
Now Moobs knows there's nothing left. Wrapping around through stairs. Prowler's shot.
Ooh.
T-Dog knows he's
Oh,
close.
he knows where he
Trying to
is.
play the clock, play his life. The
Sheesh.
re-swing. Moobs wasn't ready.
Nice swing
Clutch
timing.
For T-Dog.
He picked the perfect timing
It
to
was
swing
so
there.
good for Winthrop University to kick things off on a C site. The Hunter's Fury, the stun that came through, the recon that got so much value, and again, that's why I'm a Silva lover. Nasi getting maximum value off of that ping. Look at that, 4 players getting pinged once again. Combining now the overdrive with the Hunter's Fury, but Redux steps up to the plate one more time, opens up that site with those kills, retaliating back towards that spawn, has a steel garden to work with, and gives a chance here with a double ult from both T-Dog and Redux to win that 2 versus 2.
Thought that overdrive was just gonna
What was that?
flawless.
everybody.
I mean, Infiltrator doesn't need an overdrive to sweep through CUBERT. Now you got a showstopper too? Infiltrator, let him cook. Oh my god.
Damn,
Alley's
the
involved
big
too.
read that they were
CUBERT
going
just
A here.
tried to brawl through rubble
Oh,
and just
it'd be like that.
lost. That's all she wrote. Redux says goodbye, and Winthrop try to catch up.
That was nice by Infiltrator, all that solo play towards the A site. So he came back from the replay. It's instant chaos right away. And now finally we get into the bread and butter that what I was trying to talk about with the Silva. Recon Odin, play that towards the A site. And that can really melt down the type of
Go B.
aggressive A site hits you're going to try to take with this Neon. Because the wall that gets pulled up could be an instant tell of that the Neon's moving towards that side, and you could just get melted by it. And CUBERT
Do people
Academy
just not go B
chooses
straight?
correctly, at least to start
I like
towards
to
that
tell
C
it's
site,
AC.
because they have been getting good value in breaking the util and leveraging the C side takes and map control at the very beginning.
CUBERT are trying to pick up the pace for C, knowing Winthrop have been sending 3 or maybe even 4 to the Rebel side, and CUBERT want to hit the site while it's weak, while it's
Stunned!
open. And Moves
The fucking
says open
cosmetic
hoop.
stun.
Close for the day. Picks up 1. Neural theft out. Winthrop are on the way, and it's CUBERT that are floundering against the
Ooh.
Winthrop that look really established. 2
Uh.
versus 2. TENZ gone. Up to Redux, who's out of sight, out of mind. Now pinged by the drone. Nazi will spam through the wall with an Odin. And Redux takes a bit of damage. At least has the smoke still up to isolate.
Damn.
Flex is isolated. Who? He helps pinch through.
Yeah, especially the recon landing him towards that ground. Such nasty util coming out here from Nasi. And it looks so well to kick things off there, to start things off for CUBERT towards that C site. Good picks, good openers, moves somehow fully stunned.
Anyone had any guesses?
With the Phantom, and then pulls up the Hunter's, the Neural Theft. Pull out with the University, gets so much information from that round. So you think about how many kills they've done. Thanks to both from moves and Nasi was huge.
I'm guessing site 1 gives it away. This part I heard somewhere. I'm gonna just go to site 1. I got ACDC and Hey Jude. You think it... Damn, it wasn't Hey Jude. ACDC, what song? Oh, no, ACDC. It wasn't Hey Jude either. Okay, we're back.
WINTHROP aren't going to full commit to that rebel side. If anything, they could be walking down mid.
Are you good?
The early spray coming out now from the Odin from Nasi did some heavy damage onto Knights, which allows now the double push to come in from front B.
Yeah, and at the front of B is Ali. Also still has a nade. He wanted to try and escape, but he doesn't want to escape. He's bringing the party right to CUBERT. 2 duelists in your face with a paranoia in place for Flare. Just waiting for the call.
There.
CUBERT on the approach. Do they know they're about to walk into a trap? Nismo has on his own, tries to flash, and WINTHROP fire back. They got nades. CUBERT have an overdrive, and it's a bloodbath, and CUBERT aren't making any headway. Ali's just
the read. The read is too insane.
The duelists from WINTHROP reign supreme.
And a flawless round.
Yo, TENZ, stop streaming.
The
I'm
counter
joking.
utils from both teams were actually quite
Imagine
nice.
though.
I don't think CUBERT Academy was expecting a paranoia to come through from the B site or all the way towards that front. Nismo's flash, it was supposed to be a play where or Infiltrator or Ali gets spotted, and then they throw the paranoia and start rushing through. But instead, it was engaged with a flash from Nismo right here. And now with that coming through, it just allowed for the players to just do a quick 180, bait and switch, and look at the picks coming out right after there from WINTHROP University. Just so clean. C's nade also wasn't good enough there for CUBERT Academy to push out the B-side defense.
Hey. WINTHROP again, Rebel control, but quick to ditch the scene of the crime. Oh, I like that Redux is gonna try something new and actually push through Rebel solo. We'll have this 1v1 against Ali. He's gone. Now CUBERT could try to chase us down for the trade. Ali's very injured, 20 HP, but there's support from Nasi.
That distance with the Odin is crazy.
Loud and proud, and even a drone. Such good information, a good position for WINTHROP too. CUBERT are just gonna walk right into the line of sight of Nasi. There's no way. TENZ a victim too.
You got 2 guys swinging with a stinger, trying to go blah, blah, blah. But then Nasi has the big blah gun. Just mows them. That was just too easy of a round there for Nasi, the IGL. And now with the University, despite the timeout that came through by CUBERT to try to work things out and try to get rounds back on their side, it's been fully shut down by some great defensive holds by WINTHROP University. This a little bit easy because
it is a bit
distance advantage from
a bit odd, isn't it?
Versus these stingers. But that previous round, once again, on that triple hold from those players was so nice. And back into this round, already into the action. Look how CUBERT Academy is already moving here into aggressive B control, trying to push some players away. But now it feels as though you're not going to try to fully commit into a C site. You're just trying to force these rotates to happen, and you have now finally players staying back towards that spawn and trying to watch these pushes.
When you have open vision like this, just hoping for the defense to peek, kill the trip to see if that going to get the attention? It just reestablishes the smoke, but that's one less thing to worry about. Draw out as much Winthrop util as you can, because that's the game plan. CUBERT still have the spike behind, and Winthrop aren't taking advantage of any.
Damn it, they're already on C.
If anything, it's Infiltrator about to head first into CUBERT, but there's a Nightfall breach util. There's only a defending Hunter's Fury that keeps Infiltrator safe from the swarm.
And then this guy with this Odin.
Look at the HP after the Hunter's Fury. They're so low.
Nice.
Another Odin travesty, but this time CUBERT have a response, but there's only one person left
30 seconds
to take the test, and it's Knights in a 1 versus 3.
Come on, Knights.
At least he's got the spike. There's
Yeah.
still a lot for him to clear by himself.
Exactly. And with the Cameron trip still up towards the C site, I mean, this should be an easy rotate after a plant for CUBERT Academy. Unless they fumble the bag and are not coordinated on a retake, this should be an easy round now for Winthrop to take the lead 7-4.
Knights to get a surprise. He was expecting a walk down stairs, and Infiltrator is low. Depends how Ali and Infiltrator work together. Ali down, Infiltrator
Winnable.
is gonna swing solo. And that could have been
Nice
deadly if
point.
Knights had stood there.
Spam that shit.
Infiltrator have synced back up.
Spam
and
it,
the
spam
youth
it.
being held.
Spam it.
Halfway
Yes.
point. Oh
My nigga.
God, clutched. A fumble for Winthrop and CUBERT benefit.
Feels like I'm speaking these caster curses into existence.
Yeah, you did.
Good clutch.
Dude, everything was perfect. The Hunter's Fury from Nasi pings, kills a player.
How many
pings
black
two down
people are
to
in pro
45
play?
HP. They still have
Is
3
Knights
players
the
on
only
B
one?
site. They know the plan is towards A. Yet, yes, I
That was
understand
so
what was
good,
happening there.
yeah.
You're trying to jiggle for information. The other one's trying to watch back to see if Knights somehow TP back towards B
DG
door
Jen?
after the plant. But then that
I don't
2
know who that
versus
is.
1 when Moves is moving.
What team is he
forward.
on?
Get it at half, double swing, try to fight him. It's easy for you to get wall banged.
I heard there's a party. It's just on the other side of the map. Ali's on the flank. CUBERT don't care. They're heading to the left.
Party's done.
On the party. Okay, Steel Garden is gonna get both of Infiltrator, but I got finger guns. Steel Garden won't affect these in CUBERT Academy. On the other side of that smoke, actually, Knights.
Is he not?
There's something. This is so staggered.
Thought everyone
CUBERT.
allowed was Brazilian.
Messy rounds back to back from both teams. That ends the way of Winthrop all along, and they get to steal the op too.
Dude, that's just kind of sick. Winthrop University also noticing
That's last round, never mind.
exactly what are the
He has
strong
the-
points coming out from the
I'm
steel
talking
guard.
about American
Steel guard
black.
comes out, but if you're playing a jet, you can play jet knives. If you're playing Infiltrator with a neon,
Also,
you can
I
pull
was
out
looking
the
about
overdrive.
American blood.
And he gets the perfect stun. That doesn't allow players to move through the one.
I mean, there's limits. There's black and then black passing.
A chance here for CUBERT Academy to move into. Look at that. There's a cage, a smoke. What
I
can
mean,
you-
like,
can you
straight
do
up
here for CUBERT
do-rag-
Academy? After
do-rag
they're
black.
You're teeping across. You're still isolating 1v1s against a guy that has an overdrive, just running across the map on C.
Specify.
And he's now 15 and 8.
You're right.
And
My
also
bad.
allowing
My
Winthrop
bad.
University to get another lead going into this half. This time a 7-5. A lot cleaner, at least this time for CUBERT Academy, but maybe still not enough.
I remember your boys, right? I remember seeing him play.
Winthrop for 3-0 on pistols. Taking everyone so far. And Winthrop got caught in a bit of a fault line. Just Nismo got blinded and he couldn't capitalize. Wall up. He just heard the reload, heard the boom bot. How he's skipping
Ooh.
across. That was fun. Meanwhile, Winthrop got an advantage going at C in a plant too.
It was just like instant.
And a huge number.
I'm used to the breaks during the half.
They could play with
Like
the
the 1.5 minute
side
break.
person watching the flank.
Ooh, did you see him?
Check against
Oh.
Infiltrator and just staggering in solo isn't
Valid.
gonna help. But Winthrop so well coordinated and also so aggressive on their pistols that it's hard to kind of feel out what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and that's what you were mentioning when we got into this this match for the second map. Double duelist is just going to be very aggressive, very quick. And we didn't expect for Winthrop University to be as fast on the flanks on the defense, but you're definitely seeing the value
Oh yeah,
of the double duelist
Valen.
here on
Yeah, I
the
think he
attack,
has mixed.
at least from the pistol round. They were very quick on just taking full control of front B site at the very beginning, taking control of mound from both duelists, and then you don't allow CUBERT Academy to go for the open door flank back from the B site. And it continues this way for the second round.
Mid check. Winthrop adapting well. Door open, no immediate sight lines into C. So Winthrop have no information, but hey, they'll be able to see if CUBERT are going to peek them. So Winthrop can kind of just stand and react, look for pigs. But now the smoke's in place for CUBERT. It's one sight blocked off. There's still just both the breach and the open on the right side of the map. So not a lot of blinds available for CUBERT to go when it comes to stopping Winthrop getting in. But I guess who cares when TENZ is hitting headshots? Infiltrator, I guess trades with double kills. So the advantage gone for CUBERT. 1v1. That moves.
Come on,
wins.
T-Dog.
An important one. This puts the red carpet down for the A site.
I almost had a chance there. You're trying to count the bullets. On the side, I think it was Nismo trying to swing through and getting that pick. Or at least on Redux, and unfortunately, it is going to be a win for Moobs with the Spectre against the Pistols.
30 seconds left.
But yeah, we just walked into the crosshair for TENZ, gets 2 easy kills, but just selfless plays to allow Infiltrator to move through and get 2 easy kills across because he just walked into the site.
T-Dog.
You got this, bro.
Staircase and having to push through tree is not going to be too easy and clear around.
Assuming they're both there,
the
it's kind of tough though.
It's just going to feel really impossible, but we've seen 1v3 clutches from Knights. See if T-Dog can pull this off. So tap the spike maybe, get their attention, get them into your crosshair, get them into your ballpark.
Oh, he's just getting exits? Is that what he's just playing for?
T-Dog waits for the last second for them to exit.
Wow, when
Infiltrator
was just aware that he was still that he was waiting. He held it for longer.
There's a chance there for CUBERT Academy with the lore buy that they had to. They have full eco rather to even win that against with the university. So the fact that they got 3 weapons
Interesting
down,
play to not just try to bait
that's
them.
a small little W
to peek.
in that column there for CUBERT Academy. Again, 2 easy shots that you just saw here on this replay. Players getting caught off guard. Iowa's Knights here fighting against Moobs, and you're just hoping for him to win that one there. If you want to stay in the game, at least for CUBERT Academy, sooner than later. Now at least they have weapons to work with on the defense.
Oh, okay, Knights stabilizes. Infiltrator was just testing him. This is mostly a save hero Vandal from Nasi, and that'll be behind. But Sacrificial Lamb of Ali goes forward. Yeah, he's got thorns in his way. He's got a thorn in his side. And CUBERT are all over them like butter on toast. And the spike's right in front of them. And that's just dessert. So CUBERT be able to try and close the gap in the score.
Yeah, very nice. Winthrop University, I mean, they are bringing weapons into this one, but it is a bonus round that you have here for Winthrop. And that's why I feel like
that's just a Vandal.
Allowed themselves to be a little bit more complacent at the beginning here. Getting fully stunned, but still getting killed while stunned is quite nice there for Knights. And Redux there for the save.
Whoa, what a swing.
At least into their gun round for CUBERT Academy. And that said, though, you saw from the beginning of this round for Winthrop University, they're still doing the defaulting of working alley towards that front B site, working Infiltrator towards the C mound. The only changes that happen are the other bodies around that supports or Infiltrator or alley in front of those areas, just so they could manipulate these rotates a little bit better here for the side of Winthrop University.
What's today, Tuesday?
Now they finally have a gun round to play against if they want to continue with that same type of conditioning.
And CUBERT was able to build themselves up a really nice win streak from winning the first rifle round of the first half. Similarly to the second half first rifle round of
Lord willing and the crack don't rise.
So we're CUBERT.
I've never heard that saying before.
Some good flashes with Thorns, Redux with the setup.
Ooh, nice.
He
gets 2.
The one-man army. We don't need a man. Now he gets back to safety. And Winthrop have to figure out what's next. Oh God, moves. Is he gonna do it?
He gets 2 as well.
Okay, 2 for 1's not bad. And now you just opened up B. You're going behind rubble, so the options are limitless for Winthrop. Although don't got a lot of manpower, just the 2v2.
And that's the beauty of, again, that conditioning they're doing and a default that they're currently playing. Ali was able to walk into the B site, get the backstep onto TENZ, despite the good start that CUBERT Academy had on that C site. So 2 players on both teams doing individual prowesses starting off here on the side with Knights on a C mound, and then onto moves for Winthrop University. Now you have a 2v2, but the advantage is on the side of Winthrop because of the health and because of the time.
I just love what Ali was able to do this map. It's how much clearance he
They're
got.
both
through
main,
B,
smoke
finishing
main.
around through
Or the
rubble.
bomb. That works.
Now work together.
Oh.
He trades and Flair finishes up
Close.
the job, and Winthrop steps away from going to the semifinal.
Oh yeah, it's a best of 3.
And I was going to commend how CUBERT Academy is also disrespecting this composition that Winthrop University is currently doing on that C mound, because you're not playing with any big flashes outside of the Omen, and you kind of want to keep the Omen flash into your sight hits if you can here on the side of the attack. So I love that Knights is leveraging just his aim to outduel his opponents. But man, Winthrop University also has a bunch of shooters that can just shoot as well. And of course, we're just gonna have to keep waiting until we figure out if CUBERT Academy can actually come back into this game. And at least now, Jen, you're seeing here that
gives us the
CUBERT,
opportunity
they kind
to.
of want to do a similar thing as Winthrop has been doing, which is pulling out this Odin on T-Dog as a fade.
It's supposed to be a part 2, by the way. I've heard this song before. I just don't know that, like, it just won't come to me. Like this specific part. Is it from a Disney movie? Oh, we're back. Oh shit, that was quick.
Players are dying. Advantage CUBERT.
Fell over, folded like a lawn chair. What the hell just happened? And this is the type of Winthrop get close to the finish line and CUBERT start the comeback. That's what you gotta worry about.
Nice.
You just gotta close it out.
And if anything, if I'm looking at the X's, is the first kill came from Knights again towards that back of that C mound.
Oh, is that
duel in
the
long
angle
range.
from the
So
inside?
now it just comes to me that
Bruh.
they don't really have an answer for Winthrop University to move into the C site anymore. So they tried to push towards A, but they haven't really been aggressive on that side before. And they just got
Could be
met by
Genesis.
the sprays, the Odin, the util coming out on that side and just shut them down.
All right, Infiltrator Overdrive. I hyped it up too much. That's my bad. Got a whole Hunter's Fury up Nazi's sleeve.
Yeah, and sorry, this is an eco round for Winthrop University. They shouldn't win this round, right? Oh, hold on. There's a showstopper first. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Thorns? Nope.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, I guess
Nice.
yeah. You know what? Yeah. Because showstoppers are just canceled like that. So 3 versus 3 on a couple players on Winthrop having classics. Wait a minute.
Oh, he picked up his Odin.
Okay, neural theft from Moobs. This is possible.
No.
Oh
Knights
my
in the
God.
Picture, but Moobs is painting
Oh
a
my-
different
they gave
ending
him an
to
Odin.
this for Winthrop with a spike planted. And Knights at least with the paranoia. But
Oh.
okay.
Come on, Knights, do it again.
Moves down for the count. Knight's position revealed. I see an infiltrator watching both sides of their fortress.
I like this.
You just want
3
Knights to
pistols and
save
2
here? Is
3
it possible?
pistols? I mean, no, he's going to go for it. He has to. He's been feeling it so far on the defensive side. Yeah. I mean, a rifle, a stinger, and 3 pistols. And Winthrop University was able to close that one out. It made me just forget what the hell I was trying to talk about just before that. Winthrop University just leaving me speechless.
Got the ritual circle of whatever curses we're putting out. Yeah, you know, don't give them the thrifty. Fight for it. And what are we looking at? It's like a fly on the wall. Like, what was that? Squirrel. Showstopper doesn't get to go off. But man, was it intimidating. It was intimidating running into the side like that.
Yeah. And I think it was just CUBERT
Whoa.
giving him so much space. But
It's so quick.
space, they want to fight back here for rumble control again.
Denial of the weapons, the owl drone, just to see the corpses left behind of Winthrop. to lose the war for Rubble once again. This Prowler won't get deep enough for CUBERT. And now all rests on Knights with the Stinger, who's just not going to take the risk of getting his one. He'd rather be one with his team, and that means a plant for Winthrop.
It's a silver lining, but we've seen scenarios
He got
here
his
where
blind as well.
Knights was able to clutch up a 1 versus 3 before, so player disadvantage could still be doable here for Winthrop University in this 3 versus 5.
Throw TP right
Nightfall
into the
versus
Nightfall.
Hunter's Fury as Nasi hopes to keep the forces of CUBERT at
Nice.
bay. And now it's a brawl within the sights.
Wait.
And just Nasi left. So many injuries, hemorrhages. A hospital that CUBERT
Nice.
won't access yet.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
imagine.
defused, but thankfully Knights is still there
Ooh,
to end the day
that was a bit close.
for CUBERT Academy. And
We're good, we're good.
I know, but 0.9, I get scared. I'm
Yeah, I
just
would've-
building tension.
I would have been scared. I would have been scared if Nasi somehow still survived when he jumped off like a fadeaway shock dart and doesn't get spammed down by Knights. But yes, it was a scenario where a 3 versus 5 looked like it was going to be doable because of that scenario of these guys just shooting back on the side of Winthrop University. This is insane and intense how much CUBERT has to fight for these dubs.
It's scary. Haven looks close only because CUBERT came back 3 to
Oh my God.
11. Infiltrator first blood
my.
against
Just like
the
an
king.
instant fight.
As Winthrop will pick up the spike and feel inspired, but also look at what Ali is clearing. He likes to explore around B, finds the vice wall, which means, hey, this Sentinel may not be around C, or at the very least the wall isn't. And they've been able to read that Knights has been the solo holder of C, and he plays more passive.
He's
CUBERT
expecting a jumping.
wants to really flank. Now the vice wall has been triggered for B. What's next for Winthrop?
That was the thing. If it wasn't triggered yet and they were trying to execute in that Rolling Thunder could have done some good damage for Nismo. But now they have a chance to work the map again.
It's only one
Prowler.
guy.
What a fate coming through. Forces out the Rolling Thunder, but C-site's open.
There's only
Yeah,
one
Rolling
guy
Thunder,
there.
It gets you a guarantee on Nasi. But
Oh,
Winthrop
man.
have evicted the rest of CUBERT. They want to set themselves up for a match point, but I need this round to end before I really feel like there's going to be a winner. You just
I'm not going to
never
say
know.
anything. This is all you.
Challengers fumble.
No.
Okay, T-Dog 1 versus 2. Just another day at the office, right? It's a familiar scenario for him. This time we'll be able to tap the spike. He has to walk past the smoke and
Throw to the eye
have his
to get
crosshair
their
melee up.
attention,
Don't know if someone's
and then
in
run
that
out.
Corner.
Oh, they
Try
didn't
and
even
draw
try
fire
shooting down the
towards
eye.
him as Flare can have the smokes back up, and T-Dog is gonna fight for this tooth and nail. And he's revealed, come at me, bro.
Damn, the cam.
Flare did just that. 12-8. 1 round away from the semifinal.
Whoops.
And that's the beauty of Winthrop University continuously playing these type of defaults that they're running the 2C mount, 2B, the passive A. So keeping plays inserted on that right side, getting hit by the Prowler, initiated, engaged the Rolling Thunder from Nismo. They went for the Hail Mary on that side, and they just threw that into the darkness. But it should have been maybe understood here when the wall was already procced on the top of the B site that there wasn't going to be that many players back towards that A cave in the beginning. And that, again, you see what happens towards the end. There's 3 players versus 1 on that C site. They play a perfect pulse plan. Even that 2 versus 1 util was beautiful coming out there from both. I think it was the Omen and the Cypher on the side of Winthrop University that didn't allow here T-Dot to get any value on that retake, on that attempt of a clutch. And now Winthrop University are at map and series point. I don't know, though, Lemon Kiwi, that I would necessarily call this an upset. I guess we should, since we all voted for CUBERT, right?
Oh,
Except for Ash.
Genesis,
Ash is a
but which
knower for
song?
Sure. And Winthrop have just been criminally underrated for so long. The desk, and even you, I think, pointed out that they're a dark horse. And Winthrop have only grown. They finished 3rd place, for God's sake, last
No
stage, and
Cinema.
we're still underrating them, you know?
I know this song.
Winthrop
I
definitely
just
are going to get a lot of
I just
respect.
can't think of the name.
think
I mean,
even
it's
more eyes on them
1984.
today. And this is
or whatever the year
a
is.
different CUBERT
1983.
Academy. can't deny the sort of changes that
It sounds like a Disney song.
Even Redux, I thought, did a great job on the Duelist last time, and it's first blood for Winthrop, and a save for CUBERT. Not ideal to be playing Stingers at range against Nasi and his Vandal, and what he's been able to be for this team, which is impactful. And he's not even done his tear. TENZ has to pick up the pace and laser him down. At the put down the gun.
Could be GG's here.
Nasi. It's another C hit, and the thorns from CUBERT were not enough. Winthrop 4 versus 2, semifinals ready. Knights on his way. What is he cooking? Oh, he can't go on the flank. That's denied by Infiltrator. Winthrop base is loaded, base is covered, looking for a home run. And it's TENZ and Knights. These together, put the crack in the smoke. Exploited, flare ignites.
GG.
Winthrop University with a clean series over CUBERT Academy. Not expected by a lot of players or a lot of fans, including myself. But man, do they look like a real challengers team.
They still have another chance.
Dominating victories.
Lower final match tomorrow.
And now this
Same time
well
tomorrow.
On Lotus.
And they could do the godlike lower bracket run.
For Winthrop,
but who knows? They go up against YFP.
Kind of similar score lines.
That's just their name. It's not even an acronym. They're just called YFP.
And that says a lot to the maturity that they've had and also the experience that they've been able to get, not only from all the collegiate tournaments, they're in the championship, like they're in the grand final.
YFP is good though. They didn't get 2-0 today. So it was by NV, so B-Dog and Jake.
That's so true. We're gonna have to cancel you. And Winthrop, I mean, they
Stellar's on this team too. Holy shit. I know Stellar. He was on I know he was on Undeceived.
Winthrop are looking amazing, and I'm looking forward to what they have to say in their interview. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll see you after this.
Damn, GG's. All right. This sounds like some Hercules song, I swear. I swear I know the song. It's not I Can Go the Distance. Yeah, I'm thinking about Go the Distance. It's not though. It's not even the option. I think I am. I was thinking about that song. That song now. I don't know though. I have no idea. It's so annoying because I know. Damn. That's so frustrating. I can skip it again unless you want me to guess anything. Phil Collins. What song though? It's not In the Air Tonight. They have so many Phil Collins songs. Which ones? Tarzan? We could just go. No. These are just not gonna help because I can hear the song in my head. Unless I'm just thinking about a completely wrong song. Foreigner, cold as ice. Want to know what love is? Oh, damn, no, it's not. That does not help. Wait. Baby, you're all that I want, and I'm dying here in your arms. What song is that? Baby, you know, we're in trouble. Baby, you're all that I want. What song is that? That's the song. Baby, you're all that I just don't know the name of it. We're in heaven. Heaven. There's a lot of songs with heaven in it. Oh, is it Brian? Oh, this one. There we go. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I would never guess who was the buy. It's so stupid. Okay, where we go now? World. What the hell? What is that like? Somalia or some shit? South America? Oh, I thought Africa. You thought South America? I thought straight Africa. Top like Venezuela? I can guess Venezuela. We got 6 guesses. It's right. So it is Africa. It will be somewhere in Africa. Maybe South Africa. I don't think South Africa looks like this, but I think it'll be a good guess. Okay, I don't think. Oh, Kenya. Let's go Kenya first to see if it's more up north or if it's up south. Okay, left of Kenya. So it is north. It's North Africa. Left of Kenya. What's left of Kenya? Is Sudan left of Kenya? Nigeria? Looks like it's to the right of Egypt. What's to the right of Egypt? There's a wrong motherfucker. I'll go Nigeria. Or Niger. Okay, it's right next to Niger. So is it Nigeria? Oh, it's neighbors. What's next to Nigeria? Fucking... like Cameroon or some shit? Cameroon, 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 Cameroon. It is Cameroon. A song from that one show. Bars. What's Cameroon? Or what's that? What's what? Geo connections? Where all this? I don't know, it's an ad. I guess you match. I guess you're just matching shit. Baloney. Odens. Oh, so it's like connections. It's connections, but geo. I get it. So, okay, I get it now. So you choose 4 and then you guess. Okay. It took me a moment to realize what the hell I had to do. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Sorry. I was a bit slow there. So you just choose the flag and then choose the... Yeah, but like I didn't understand what the hell was going on. I don't know. It is in the name, but don't question me. I didn't know. What else is in this place? What sounds the most Italian? Batumi. Turing. I don't know. Zugdidi. No, definitely not that. Misco. No, definitely not that. It could be Batumi. Batumi sounds, I'm sorry, Batumi sounds the most Italian. Oden. Wait, we went Oden, so it wasn't Oden. Aalborg. Okay, it's not Batumi. I don't know. Kutais. Aalborg. Okay, hold on. Let's so let's so that's Italian. We already know. That's Hungarian. This is Norwegian? Or is it the other one? Okay. And this is who exactly? Like Denmark or some shit? Who's this? Oh no, this will be, I think this is Denmark, not Norway. So this is Denmark. What is this? Who is this? Who got so many goddamn plus signs? This is Norway? Jagu? I'm not sure. Wait, you're saying this is Norway, not Denmark? I feel like this is more Denmarky. I could be wrong though. But I just don't know. I don't know the city names. Of course, the Florence is kind of like a gimme if I'm gonna be honest. And Bologna. Like these I have no idea. I would say Aalborg sounds Denmarkish. Miskolc sounds Hungarian. Debris is in Hungary as well. maybe Turin and Odin. Oh, I already clicked for. No. Maybe Sedges. Oh! I thought we failed. I thought they were just gonna start giving us the answers. Okay, that's the one. So that's Hungarian. Oh, what's this? I feel like we have this one. We just need one more. I think I tried Turin, right? Did I not try Turin? With fuck it. Oh, it is Turin. Nice, good guess. Okay. I think this Alborg you see, this might be checked. I'm trying to think because I'm like, it's not like the first thing that keeps popping in my head is fucking Switzerland, and I'm like, it's not Switzerland. Because of the freaking plus, but it's throwing me off. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's honestly a guess, so let's go Odense and Ahas. I'm guessing these are probably from the same place because they both start with a double A. I'm just trying to use context clues at this point. Ahas, Odense. Oh, we both said the same. I didn't even see her. I didn't even see her message. Let's go. Oh, Denmark. Easy. So who's this? So does Denmark. Who are you? Georgia. Georgia's the country? Oh, wait. It's a state flag. Wait, what? Georgia's a country. Georgia's a country? Georgia was a country first? I didn't know that. A Georgian flag. I did not know Georgia was a... Where are you? Huh. The more you know. I didn't know. I just unlocked the flag to my brain. I would not have guessed Georgia. That would not even came to mind. I swear, that's crazy. We actually got it though, which is funny. Damn. Well, GG's. We're winners. Looking context clues. The song was updated for today? It is. Right though, and then we're gonna end it on Pokito. Damn. Why you always in the mood? Is that song? Damn. It's that song. It's damn. What's the name of the song though? Like, I'm bad with song names. It's not why you're always in the mood. No, it's not. It's okay. So it's not the song I thought it was, but it is that song. Down, 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 down. Oh, I thought that was a song name. I thought Valentina was the artist. My bad. My bad. I didn't even notice that there were more. My bad. What song is it? You just said 24 karat gold. You didn't say the song name. Mood? Oh. Oh, it was. Oh, you did say mood. My bad.
Why you always in the mood?
Brand new. Sorry, that's on me. That's totally on me. You definitely did say mood. I thought you were like saying, oh yeah, the mood, like mood. Like I didn't know you were saying the song name. I thought you were saying, like I said something and you was like, oh, that's a mood, like mood. You know what I mean? I didn't know you were saying the song, dude. Okay, my bad. I have no idea. That's barely even a sound. I can't tell if that's drums or somebody about to scream. Yeah, we're skipping that. One Republic who? I mean, are you guys acting with me now? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'll just be saying things. Oh, give me a second. I need to. Ooh, fun. We Are Young, right? That's not even an option. The Glee cast. Oh no, here it is. We Are Young. I was going the wrong thing again. No, it's not. Oh, it's a. Right? No, that's not it. Black Keys. Which one? How long for you? Oh, yeah, I hear it. This. It's it. No, that's all the. Oh, this song. Nice. Okay. Work it, make it, do it, make it better, than faster, stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger? What's the name of the song? Harder, strong. I don't know the name of the song though. Is that the name of the song? Oh, that's actually the name of the song. Wait, what? Can I just get the song? How long is this intro? Kanye's version? Oh. What's it called? What is his version called? Stronger? That's so whack. That's so fucking whack. That's so big. Huh? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Sorry, I'm throwing. That's definitely Star you. I thought it was their ears. You can that low key. All right. Let's go Bananas. Okay. We got the height correct. Mew. Why when I type in Mew, it automatically clicks Mewtwo? Like I don't want it to be Mewtwo. It's not Magikarp. Magikarp's a good guess. But I think it's stage 2. So it wouldn't be Magikarp, right? I can go Gyarados. Raichu is a good guess. Okay, so they're taller than 80 meters. They're about 1 meter tall. So they're small. They're small. So probably a bug type. No, they're not a bug type. It could be like who's small? It could be like Cocoon or some shit. Oh yeah, it's not a bug. I'm stupid. It could be Pidgeotto. Okay, it's not a normal type either. It could be Charmeleon. Not a fire type. It could be Poliwhirl. Oh yeah, not a water type either. It could be Ivysaur. Not a grass type. What the fuck type are you then? Brown and yellow? Brown and yellow, 1 meter tall, evolution gen 2. Marowak? Is Marowak brown? Brown and yellow? What the hell are these colors? Oh, Kadabra? How tall is Kadabra? Oh, it's not psychic either. What the hell? Minky's Gen 1, but it could be a... What's that thing name? I keep forgetting his name. Mango. It's not like he... Hitmonlee and Hitmon 1, no, they don't have evolutions. It's like he just knocked something over. It could be Machoke. Nah, I think Machoke's too tall. It's only 1 meter tall. Machoke would be way too tall, I think. Oh yeah, he is also purple. Oh, Doug Trio. Okay, so it's a ground type. Not Graveler. Oh, I think I know who it is. What's his name? Wait, is it? No, this guy's more. And he's a rock type. Oh, wait. Executor? Grass. Okay, so it's ground, brown and yellow. Did I guess Marowak? What the fuck? Is it one of the Nidorans? Nidorino? Oh, you're a poison. What? Ground. Okay, so there are rough terrain. Bro, we're getting like every other like thing. We pretty much described them fully. 1 meter, Avo Stage 2, brown and yellow, rough terrain, ground. Dodua? Or it could be Dodrio, not that normal, and flying. All the bugs are small. They're definitely not 1 meter. It could be far-fetched. No, flying. It couldn't be far-fetched. I'm stupid. Ground. Brown and yellow. Krabby? I mean, well, Kraballer, or what's no, Parasect is his name. No, he's a bug type. They didn't count him as a crab. Crab would be Kraballer or Krabby, and those aren't Gen 1. I think this is all Gen 1. Yeah, oh yeah, it literally says right here, Gen 1. Psyduck doesn't have evolution. That would be evolution stage 1. It's not Flareon's fire, so it's not fire. And ground is the only type. They don't have any second type. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the hints. Description. It curls up in a ball to I'm so annoyed. Okay. Yeah, that's obviously making nice. The male raises the young. If it is approached, it uses its toxic spikes to fend off the intruders. Beedrill? No. No. Yeah, I thought Nido as well. Unless it's Nido King. The male raises the young. If it is approached, it uses its toxic spikes to fend off the intruder. Toxic spikes. Spikes. Who has spikes? Rhyhorn is not toxic though. And it's spikes with an S, so multiple spikes. Pinsir? Toxic spikes. Oh, no. Weedle wouldn't. Would Weedle make sense? No. Type 1. Water. It's a water type. Dragonair? I just realized Krabby's with the K, by the way. Kingler? No. Kabutops? No. Type 2. No other. Okay, what was the point of having that as a hint? Who is this? It uses toxic spice. I thought Gyarados But I was like, there's no way that's Gyarados' description, right? No, it's not. Toxic spikes. It's water. Toxic spikes? Oh, could it be Seal? Or Seadra? Oh, Sea King. No. Starmie. It could be just regular Seal. No. What? Seadra. Oh, what's Seadra? I just said Seadra. Oh, I didn't know that about Seadra. Okay, wait. I feel like I skipped one. Did we do all of them? No, I didn't do the. No, we did all of them, no? Yeah, I guess we did. I feel like, I don't know why I felt like I skipped one. Alright, Rankle. Actually, I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back and then we'll do Rankle. I forgot to put my trash outside, so I went to go do that real quick. Welcome back, thank you. You want to do the Naruto though? You know Naruto like that? You can play Ark on mobile? Like Ark Survival? Like Ark with a K? Or is it Ark with a C? If it's Ark with a C, I don't know what that is. Ark with a K? Okay, nice. Alright, let's go be pretty much all you. I have no idea. I mean, I can try and start it off. Oh, imagine! Those two greens baited me. Can you imagine? That would have been insane. Sasuke. Oh, only a Konoha affiliation prologue. No Kekkei Genkai. They don't have any Genjutsu. Oh, it could be like Rock Lee. No Genjutsu. Choji. Ooh. Oh wait. Debut arc sooner than a Choji. Did Choji have a jutsu? No, he has a ninjutsu. So they don't have a ninjutsu, taijutsu, or a genjutsu. They're a fucking side character. Who the fuck doesn't have anything? And they were here prologue? They have no nature types. They're fucking... There's who died in the first episode? Whoever this person is died in the first episode because they're useless. They have absolutely nothing. Who was his teacher? Like the first episode when he had the scrolls and then he did the shadow clone jutsu. Who was there? I feel like it was someone there on that day. What's his teacher name? Like the one that was like basically his only friend. I have no idea. Wait, Shikamaru, maybe. Not Kakashi. No, Kakashi came on later. It wouldn't be a teacher? I don't think it's Kakashi, but yeah, it's definitely not Kakashi. No nature types. 0 nature types. Alive. Okay. That is up until the end of Naruto Shippuden. But they debuted in prologue and they're alive. Might? But he has taijutsu. And ninjutsu. It's someone that's fucked all and alive. How are they alive? They have no Kekkei Genkai. It seems like they have no Jujutsu type, no nature abilities. And they debuted in prologue. And they're alive. Somehow. They're clearly getting carried. Who gets carried in the show? What if it's the dog? No way it's Akamura, right? I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, it's an animal. It has to be an animal. It's an animal. It's an animal. I thought it was gonna be Akamura. That would have been crazy. What animal debuted on? That would make sense with the uselessness. What animals debuted on a? Oh, doesn't whatchamacallit have a frog? Could it be Choza? Because his dog pretty much got that's Choza's dog, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Choza has. Oh my god, we're getting there. It has to be an animal. There's no. What animal is still alive? Occupation clue, none. Because it's an animal. Guarantee you it's an animal. Unless it's not. It could not be animal. I think the only animal I remember is fucking Akamura, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, you're a female. Sorry. In the prologue. Oh yeah, in the prologue as well. Jariah's not in the prologue. In the prologue? I'm trying to remember. No, that would be a some type of a nature type. So it's no Kekigenkai. Doesn't he get a little bit possessed? I mean, close enough, but it would be the Nine-Tails Fox, and not, they wouldn't have that hair. Prologue. Oh, they have 10 tails. They have 10 tails, but not 9 tails. Oh, it's an other as well. They didn't even count it as a gender. I don't know. Akamura was all I had. Prologue. Prologue is like throwing me off because that means they're in the beginning. They're there and they're alive. Yesterday person was Karen. And it looks like we were close with the sage. Oh no, Hamaru? But he... No, he's still ninjutsu. Yeah, I thought so. He was a kid, but he still like has ninjutsu. And this says going up until the end of Naruto Shippuden. I'm telling you, it has to be an animal. I think the only people without anything are animals. like, unless it's not an animal, then it's throwing me off. But I don't know who. I legit don't know who. I wish at some point you could just give up. I'm about to Google Naruto animals. Why is Goku hit? Alright, Google's clearly fucking useless. Zabuza? Nah, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way it's Zabuza. You have to think no ninjutsus, no taijutsus, no anything. They have no jujutsu type. Is this guy here? Day one? Oh my god, no he wasn't. Prologue. I can't believe the closest thing we've had was Akamura. Akamura? The one that we... Was that who you met? Bro, allow me to give up. There should be a give up button somewhere. Kata? Kata's not an option. Prologue. I don't think any of these frogs were prologue if I'm remembering correctly. And technically they have a attribute. They're a sage. Sage slash, oh they are a summon. Wait, maybe, wait. They're a summon. Oh! No. They're a summon. Who summons? I'm trying to rack my brain so much. I wonder if it's even something I know. Like maybe it's something I just don't even know. But prologue? Start typing. Are these all the summons? Not an option. Sorry, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Naruto. It's actually really good. I have to catch up. I haven't seen Shippuden. I've seen all of the because I know there's Naruto and then there's Naruto Shippuden. I need to watch Naruto Shippuden. I really don't know. Ruka Sensei clone technique. Bro, who is it? Did we guess Konohamaru, right? Oh my god. Kiba has have we guessed Kiba? Did I guess Akamaru and not Kiba? Okay. I genuinely don't know. And I genuinely, at this point, I couldn't give a shit. Yeah, Naruto is good. I already put that, I guess, right? Yeah. Fucking other? Oh my god. I genuinely, I'm about to lose my shit. good on the alphabet. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Pakun. I forgot about fucking Pakun. I forgot that little nigga existed. Oh my, I'm not doing anything else. I have no idea what juice, but I can't even guess what a juice is. That looks like a ball. Which character performed? Yeah, no, I'm not guessing. I'm going to something that I know. Naruto. Me just know that you gave me a headache suggesting Naruto. That's why I put that. If it's not Obito, you're getting banned. Alright. I'm joking. I have no idea. It looks like a... It's not. What do you mean? How are you gonna say that's Obito when the app said it's not? Sage? Is Sage a person? What do you mean try Sage? Sage is not a name. The character that performed this jutsu. Is it? No. It could be a... No. It looks like multiple light balls. I have no idea. Fucking 360p. What the hell? Oh, so most of their kills was in the second half, it seems like. Would you submit a clip? I would. I don't see why not. But God knows how backdated there are with clips. I would have to like check every day to see if they put it on. I'm sure they get like thousands. And crosshair placement is cool. Ooh, I was hovering over diamond. And I moved last second. The Sunday? Yeah, I went the same guess. Damn. Nice shot. No skin. No knife skin. Yeah, they're 0-7 right now. Bronze? You think bronze? Like it's too it's definitely lower. I feel like bronze player like sprays there or something. It could have been like lucky shots. You don't think like gold, silver maybe? If it's bronze, it's plat. A lot of people guess gold as well. What aspect ratio are they playing on? What the fuck? Motherfuckers plays 3-4. There's no lower ranked person playing 3-4. Let's be real. I mean, the shots are cool. And it's old split, right? It could be just the way that his aspect ratio is, but that doorway looks smaller. Yeah, it could be like frame skipping. Gold. Holy shit. That was a curveball. Jesus Christ. What other duels do we have? I'm trying to think of something before I end stream. What other duel games? I forget. What are we missing? I feel like we're missing something. Sorry, I'm looking. There's not many. Okay, I may just send it here. Actually, let's do one more game. Do we? Yeah, we did that. We did that. Fucking Overwatch ball. We'll do this in the end of the day, and then tomorrow we will be back with more Valorant. I was watching someone play Valorant today, and it honestly, like, stopped me from playing today. I was gonna play today after the games. I was gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna run some ranked matches. But I was watching someone stream today, earlier today, and like 3 games in a row, they had legit like 8-year-olds, and I was like, yeah, I forgot it's summertime. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going ranked today. It's not happening. So yeah, so that is why I'm not playing today. I was like, I could not be any less bothered to deal with that. Alright, I'm gonna run this and then I'll end it for today. Tomorrow we'll probably try some Val, see how it goes. Oh wait, no, there's the second match for CUBERT tomorrow, so we're gonna be watching that. We Cloud9 Energy's playing Esports World Cup. What the heck? So tomorrow we'll be watching the CUBERT game at the start of the stream, and then depending how I feel, we'll probably play some Val after. We'll see. CUBERT vs YFP. If they lose this, then they're out of playoffs, unfortunately. But let me try and guess these Overwatch clips. I didn't get a highlight for this, so I made my own. Okay. Maybe it wasn't highlight worthy? Oh no, actually it's pretty highlight worthy. Hold on, let me. Why is this such shit quality? He missed the last shot. He missed the diamond. I'm with you on that. Spot on. Hell yeah. Counter argument. A boulder. It's 1:21, by the way. You couldn't have like cut. Yeah, I feel like whenever it's like a long ass clip of this bullshit, it's always like, damn, spot on again. 6-star potential. Comms? Pretty clean. And he kept his distance. A dumbass like me would have been shooting from up here, no cap. Plot, you think? No, I'm scared. What did he say at the start?
Try and force me. Try and force me.
Someone's mid?
Try and force me.
All you got? I don't know. I'm feeling like here. But I don't play Overwatch. So I could think it's really good because I'm really bad. So it could be bots. Are we locking it in? So it's always the last one that's always like a toin cost. A coin toss. Oh my god. I feel like I was having a stroke. I was like a coin cross out. A coin toss. There we go. It's always like a coin toss. We need Jay. Phoner from the LA, the Louisiana. I don't know why I call it LA. It's honestly it's not LA. From Louisiana. Diamond in between, at least for the 1-star. Final answer. Ooh, no, it was higher. Damn. Damn, NT. I don't know what that rank name is. But they just let him do that? Oh, that's GM? Oh, okay. I mean, he must have just, it looks like he just respawned, and I guess they were... That is crazy, though. Damn. Alright, GG's. Maybe we'll get a 6-star one day. One day. Did you want to try Apex before I end it? Also, you seem like you need better. No, I'm chilling. I'm probably gonna clean up a bit, honestly, and I have to. Oh shit! I have to post the TikTok for today. There's a few things I'm gonna do before I bed. I'm not afraid, please. I usually like end work, do things, and then stream. But like I dead ass turned off my work computer, and then like click start streaming. Bad. I'm not tired. Low key. I'll be up for a bit. All right, Apex. 4K under 60 seconds. The title is. I mean, they have the rank in the corner, but is that bait? A long 60 seconds. Diamond? Yeah, I mean... Oh, their rank is plat, but they could be diamond, you're saying? Ooh, true. Everyone fell for the plat bait because the rank was in the corner. Not as clean. I've seen cleaner movement. I feel like he didn't really. He just like shot at them. Wasn't anything crazy. Plot. I think I'm with you on that one. All right, yeah, writing it here. We're not even gonna fuck with that. That makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense. Alright, chat. I will. Damn, I had so many tabs open up. I didn't realize. Alright, I will see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. That is stupid. There's no way. Oh wait, oops, wrong button. My bad. I switched to the wrong. I pressed the wrong button. Night, chat. Night. Appreciate y'all. Thank you again for the gift of sub, Meek. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow. Hopefully CUBERT team doesn't get eliminated. Like once TENZ join, that will be depressing. But yeah, we're gonna check it out tomorrow. There's a few things coming up soon. I'm not gonna say anything yet because it's not official. But if it does come through, it'll be really fun. But yeah, yeah, it'll be really cool. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming out. Have a good night, morning, evening, wherever you are. And I'll see y'all. Peace.
A period is after every sentence. Did my time with my cellmate, maxed out, so now we finished. Every day was like a hell day. Every night was like a hailstorm. Took her back to my tinted window, showing now she in rare form. Wings up, now I'm airborne. King push, they got a chair form. Make way for the new queen. The old lined up where they cheer form. Consequence when you ain't there for 'em. Were you there for 'em? Did you care for 'em? You were dead wrong. So say goodbye.